The business culture in the city of Panama City has certainly changed, and we've seen that in some incredible new businesses that have been opened. We've got Bay City Point, we've got the mall with their new strategic vision for what they're doing.
That corner is really the epicenter of retail in Panama City. A lot of that retail grew up around the Hawkins property, which they retained and operated as their auto salvage business for 50 years. We know anecdotally that they had been approached by numerous developers over the years to sell their property, and it was never the right time for them. We happened to come along at the right time when they were interested in selling that property.
My name is Chris McMillan. I'm the owner of Slim Chickens, Panama City. 23rd Street, I think, is kind of the heart of Panama City. This made the most sense for us to be in the heart of Panama City. After all the devastation and with this community, me personally raising five little girls here, it's where it needed to be. It's where it made the most sense. And we love this community and we love these people.
I'm the CEO of NextSite. What we do that's very unique is we have the ability to track people's mobile devices anonymously, and it allows us to better understand customer journey and consumer travel patterns. It also allows us to then build custom trade areas based on the types of concepts that we identify as potential new retailers, restaurants, hospitality, developments or redevelopments in the market.
After the storm, there was a lot of construction that took place in our community. The fact of the matter is, even with the pandemic, the construction industry continued, relatively unabated and unfettered. And so I think that helped us to weather a little bit better the pandemic. Be sure it has had an economic impact, not only to the state but locally. But I think we're in a better postured position going into the pandemic. It's relative to many other communities.
Business has been fantastic. This store owns the opening day sales record. It has stayed steady week after week. Panama City has come through and really taken care of this restaurant.
We're just grateful to have this opportunity down there. We think that in spite of Hurricane Michael, Panama City is going to come back stronger. The hurricane actually helped people remember about Panama City. Maybe that is true. We do know that there will be tremendous resources being invested in that market to help rebuild Panama City. We know that there are still some great needs down there, especially with housing.
Panama City North development, Liberty, which is still pushing forward. It's a big 1,900 unit single family home development.
What I think and what we have gotten feedback from our contacts is the storm sort of was a wake-up call to a lot of developers that really hadn't paid a lot of attention to the Bay County and Panama City area.
The new vision for the city and the fact that this has been a citizen-driven process is really driving this level of effort that you see across the entire city. It's not just little pockets that are changing. It's the entire city is moving in a very cohesive direction that we want to have our quality of life that really is what knits people together and enriches our lives.